Hello students, I am Johnson handling 7th standard biology. In this video you will learn about chapter number 2, Kingdom Classification 1. The learning objectives are Kingdom Protista in general characters, nutrition, locomotion, respiration and reproduction. Kingdom Protista. The primary organ present inside the organism, it is called that kingdom protista. The primary of the structure is nucleus. Yes, the general characters, the kingdom protista includes many kinds of unicellular eukaryotic organisms with well defined nucleus. Yes, the kingdom protista having a well defined nucleus in eukaryotic organism such as unicellular algae, protozoans, and unicellular fungi, oomycota, and slime mold. So, in this protista, kingdom protista, very especially we are clearly observe on the organisms well defined nucleus that under the category in eukaryotic organism. Mostly some of the unicellular organisms, unicellular eukaryotic organisms such as unicellular algae, protozoans, unicellular fungi, especially in oomycota and slime molds. Some of these organisms use appendages such as hair-like cilia, example paramecium. So appendages like a hair, so like a body outgrowth having a some special structures called that appendages such as hair-like cilia in paramecium and whip-like flagellum in euglena. Whip-like flagellum, especially for example euglena. So here flagellum means the body of outer structure having a long thread-like structure. It is called that flagellum. It is look like a whip-like flagellum, especially in euglena. Their mode of nutrition can be autotrophic, example unicellular algae and diatoms. So we already know very well autotrophic means prepare their own food. Yes, in a unicellular algae and diatoms. And heterotrophic, example protozoan. So protozoans depends upon other living organism, other living substance. It will take energy, that is called that heterotrophic mode of nutrition, example of protozoan. Some of the examples unicellular algae, chlorella, chlamydomonas, diatoms and protozoan. These are under the category of protista. So protista is a well defined nucleus present in the structure inside the body in most of the unicellular eukaryotic organisms. Some examples of unicellular fungi, unicellular fungi, oomycota and slime mold. These are the unicellular fungi under the category of kingdom protista. And moreover, the body structure of the appendages like hair-like paramecium, it is called that cilia. You can see the structure of the paramecium, the body covered with the hair-like structure, it is called that cilia. It is also known as appendages. Okay, and second, moreover the picture euglena, it is whip hair-like structure of the body outer surface having a flagellum. So both are used for locomotion for move from one place to another place for their capturing their prey, capturing the some food, help for locomotion and capturing the food. Different organisms having body structure, some modification of some catching their prey and food, some move from one place to another place. Yes, for example paramecium covered with the body covered with cilia, outgrowth like structure is called that cilia. In amoeba pseudophodia or pseudopod. So what this structure in amoeba, the body is an irregular shape. It having a special kind of the body structure is called the pseudophodia, and euglena flagellum is an outer surface of the body. It is also uh, third one euglena, the flagellum present on the outer of the region having used for locomotion. Amoeba. So amoeba is an special structure. It is an irregular shape. Yes, amoeba is a single cell eukaryotic organism. We will know very well clearly about the eukaryotic means well defined nucleus. See the picture, the nucleus are identified very well. Nucleus are very clear inside the amoeba. Yes, it is under the category of the eukaryotic organism. It has a well defined nucleus. It has a well defined nucleus. The nucleus present inside the body clearly. It is surrounded by a cell membrane. It's a nucleus surrounded by a cell membrane. They do not have a definite shape. Yes, amoeba is an irregular shape, does not have any definite shape. They have false feet called pseudophodia by which they move and capture their prey. They have false feet called pseudophodia by which they move and capture their prey. Yes, the pseudophodia is an false feet. The body appearance, body structure is an irregular. Then what happened? It can survive without preparation of their own food. It depends upon other living substance. That time the body of surface is called that entirely body structure is then made up of false feet. It is called pseudophodia. What it happened when the capturing the food or prey, it is modified. It is a modified false feet is called pseudophodia. Nutrition. What kind of it is nutrition in amoeba? Yes, the process of obtaining food by amoeba is called phagocytosis. Here the process of obtaining food by the amoeba, the capturing the food by a way of body appears body modified structure and capturing the prey, it is called that phagocytosis. You can see the video, you will clearly observe what happened. Some food capturing the amoeba is an irregular shape. The food is covered with false feet. It is called pseudophodia. And finally, once capturing the food, entirely capturing the food inside the body, they try to move outside. Now listen, what happened? The pseudophodia covered within the body. The organisms try to escape, but it will not try to escape because of this false feet. The pseudophodia entirely covered the food. So that pseudophodia capture the prey and food. What happened? That process known as phagocytosis. This is a type of nutrition in amoeba. So mode of nutrition in amoeba, there are four types of majorly classified. The first one ingestion, and second one digestion, and third one assimilation, and fourth one egestion. The first one ingestion. So ingestion means the food capturing by a way of some special like structure. Yes, the first one ingestion. Amoeba had temporary finger like projections called pseudophodia when a food particle comes near it. Yes, last picture you can clearly observe what happened. The food is covered with false feet. That time the food is tried to escape, it will not try to escape from the amoeba. That is called that finger-like projection. Temporarily finger-like projection is called pseudophodia. What happens when a food particle comes near? So the any other living organism, any other food particles come to near to the amoeba temporary like finger-like projections called pseudophodia, is capturing the food. It engulfs the food particles and forms a food vacuole in it. Yes. What happened? The food vacuoles and food particle that time engulfed by the pseudophodia. Yes, it engulfs the food particle and forms a food vacuole in it. Yes, the nearby the amoeba, any other food particle captured by the pseudophodia, that time the food particle turn into food vacuole and go inside the body of the amoeba. The second process, digestion. The enzymes surrounding the cytoplasm enter into the food vacuole. What happened here? The once ingestion process is over, that time inside the body of the cytoplasm producing some surrounded by the enzymes, that food vacuole, what happened? Break down complex molecule into simple substance. Yes, the enzymes surrounding the cytoplasm enter into the food vacuole. They further break down the food molecules into small and soluble molecules. So what happened? The once comes inside, maybe complex substance. That time comes inside the body of the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm having a special enzyme. That food vacuole break down from complex molecule to simple molecule and soluble molecules. Third one, assimilation. The food in the food vacuole is absorbed directly into the cytoplasm by diffusion. Yes. What happens? The cytoplasm entirely covered with the food vacuole. The finally the as a amoeba body structure, diffusion of the cytoplasm inside the cytoplasm, the food is totally absorbed directly. Yes, the food vacuole absorbed by the directly by the cytoplasm inside the organelles by the way of diffusion. This food then spreads from the food to the whole amoeba cell. Yes, what happened? The food molecules entirely absorbed by the amoeba cell, each and every cell, and absorbed by the first spread, and finally the whole of the amoeba cell it is absorbed. Yes, the food vacuole disappears after the absorption of food, and finally food vacuole disappears after absorption of food. What happened? The complex molecule break down with the help of enzyme inside the cytoplasm, and they spreads inside the amoeba, whole of the amoeba cell, and the amoeba cell capturing and absorb the food vacuole, and finally disappears after absorption of food. Once the energy will get inside the body of amoeba, what happened? The waste material it is thrown out. That is a fourth process, that is called the egestion. Yes, the cell membrane of the amoeba ruptures once the undigested food collects in it. Yes, what happened? Assimilation is process over. Undigested waste material, what happened? Once amoeba rupture the cell membrane, rupture the cell membranes, it is thrown out from the body. Yes, undigested food thrown out from the body. In this way the undigested food is thrown out of the amoeba. So this is the fourth process of the nutrition in amoeba. The next one, locomotion. See the picture. The false feet of pseudophodia, it will travel, it will move. Yes, for the capturing the prey or any other food substance, for the movement of the locomotion with the false feet. Yes, the locomotion in amoeba take place by pseudophodia. This is called amoeboid movement. What is movement? Amoeboid movement. Once the pseudophodia can move from one place to another, capturing prey or any other food material, that movement is called that amoeboid movement. The second one, direction of movement depends on the flow of cytoplasm. How it possible mean direction of flow of cytoplasm, that time the pseudopodia can travel any other direction. Yes, they can extend pseudopodia in any direction for engulfing prey. Yes, maybe the direction of any other direction, maybe capturing the food or any other substance, with the help of the flow of cytoplasm easily directly engulf the prey. The pseudopodia also helps in nutrition. Pseudopodia also helps them in nutrition. It is also major work of the amoeba, that is the pseudopodia helps for the nutrition purposes. Respiration. Respiration in amoeba take place through the cell membrane. Yes, they take place by the cell membrane, also called plasma membrane, also called plasma membrane. This plasma membrane, what happened, the oxygen gas dissolved in the surrounding water, where is present surrounding the dissolved of the oxygen. The oxygen gas dissolved in the surrounding water enters into the amoeba by diffusion. What happened? The amoeba present on the stagnant water ditches or any other pond or lake. What happened? The water contain oxygen gas, dissolved oxygen gas present on the water bodies. That time what happened? Amoeba, it will take for that energy of by the way of diffusion. By the way of diffusion, yes. Look like ourselves. We take the what happened? We take oxygen. We take in oxygen and given out of carbon dioxide. Yes, this is called that aerobic respiration. Yes, and reproduction. Amoeba reproduces by the process of asexual reproduction called binary fission. Already we discussed for the last class. Amoeba reproduces. Next one, reproduction. Amoeba reproduces by the process of asexual reproduction called binary fission. Yes, binary fission means the single parent can divide into two daughter cells. The cytoplasm divides into two daughter nuclei. Thus, two daughter cells are formed that grow and split to produce more new cells. The cytoplasm divides into two daughter nuclei. Thus, two daughter cells are formed that grow and split to produce more new cells. So, same activity, what happened? The cytoplasms can divide from single parent into two daughter nuclei and finally split into more cells. Yes, amoeba also undergoes multiple fission in unfavorable condition. So during the adverse condition, during the good condition, during the favorable condition, a binary fission can do it. The process, reproduction process, the binary fission can do it in amoeba. An unfavorable condition, what happened here, does not cannot to reproduce a binary fission method. How it is going on? Here a hard covering called, what happened, the cells are covering a hard coat, hard shell covering called cyst develops around the cells. Here the cells covered with the hard covering layer is called that cyst. What happened, this is in cyst, it contain nucleus. That nucleus divides again and again inside the cyst. Yes, the nucleus of the cells divides again and again, thus forming several nuclei. Binary fission means a single parent divide into two daughter cells. Here hard covering layer, hard covering coat, hard covering wall, when at the time of unfavorable condition it is modified into cyst. That condition, what happened, a nucleus of the cells divides again and again, thus forming of several nuclei of one cyst. the cytoplasm is divided into several parts. Cytoplasm is divided into several parts. Now this time what happened, each part encloses one nucleus. Each part encloses one nucleus. That cytoplasm divided into several parts. That several parts contain one nucleus. Now what happened, under favorable condition, the cyst breaks open and releases multiple of daughter cell. Yes, when at the time of favorable condition, a single cyst contains so many several nucleus within the cytoplasm and further releases multiple of daughter. This is the unfavorable condition at the time of reproduction by the amoeba. Yes, during the favorable condition, only way of the binary fission. Thank you, student. We will discuss in the new topic in the next class. Thank you.